Hey guys, as y'all seen, we're down here at G&G Farms. Miss Catherine has been so gracious to open up her house and her homestead here for us to come down today and learn how to trap. You know, the neighbors will take advantage of that and they will shoot everything that crosses their property coming into ours. We had somebody that was shooting small ones and we got so mad. There are the bees. There's the bees. Goodness. And I know that I should have cut the grass over here, but the bees end it right now. And I love all the colors. I love this place. Now, occasionally when you come over here, there are a herd of deer that love it here, and you can kind of see them. Again, now, we'll look up closer. I wanted to see this. Well, there are some flowers coming up. You planted some flowers. I did for the bees. Yes. If you want to, you can get off and film the bees working. Yeah. I just thought, you know, it reminds me of when you guys seeing that on the river and the lake and all the time. I love them. I would like these. Need to have our own honey.
The cucumbers were experiment.
Yes.
Everything
And look, you got your good one on there.
is there.
Look at it laying right there. Oh my gosh, I can actually eat that
You
one.
can eat
I
it.
never saw that. I'm glad you-
I would have never saw it. And these are cantaloupe. I had a really good cantaloupe from the grocery store, and so I just saved the seeds.
No.
5 years later, I planted them.
No.
And yeah, and they all came up, and so I shared them with people. But I just took a few of them and put them out here, and
How about that?
so the whole point of a ground set or a dirt set, dirt hole, however you want to call it, is to make the coyote think that something has come through here, killed something, and buried it. And so what you want to find is a crossroads somewhere where a coyote would travel. So right here is perfect.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I've caught one right here before, and you can see how close it is to my barn.
Right.
So since we see a coyote track,
Yeah.
we know that he visits this spot, he knows that the rabbits are here, and he is wanting a rabbit.
Yep.
And that's a good sized coyote too. So what I want to do is, you want something that's got like a backdrop, because coyotes will not cross something because they're just that smart. They're not going to come and get it from the back if there's covered in the back. So you want to build them a runway.
Yeah.
You want it to look like something has dug, buried something that smells really stinky and really good to a coyote, and he wants to get it before anybody else gets it.
Okay.
But he won't step on something to get it. That's why the trap is under the ground, and you can't rock it. It has to be set.
Yeah,
Mhm.
solid. Mhm.
And so you want to put something on both sides of it and make him a runway, because he won't cross whatever you put on the sides. So you want to make him a runway, and he's going to come straight in to that dirt set.
Okay.
When he smells it and he says, "Oh, this is delicious. I'm getting this before anybody else," he's going to come in and he's going to start digging, and he's going to forget where his feet is, and he's going to get in your trap.
Okay.
And then you're going to get him.
Right.
Now, if you have not caught something in the first 3 to 5 days, don't worry. You come and check it. You do not add bait to it, because that coyote is also checking it.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
He wants to know that nothing has changed, that it's not a trap.
Right.
So leave it alone. You might even see paw prints
Over there.
around the hole.
Uh-huh.
All right? And he has just kind of went around your trap because he's checking it.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, he's been here, leave it alone. couple of days, he's in your trap because they're just that smart. You've got to be the smarter one.
Right,
You've
you gotta
got to make
outsmart 'em.
sure that, you know, he knows that nothing has been here to mess with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this trap. We're going to put it right here.
Okay.
And you always want to wear gloves because you don't
Yeah.
want your scent on anything.
Right.
So I said,
So are you using specific gloves just for this?
no, just leather gloves are always best.
Okay.
But I mean, that coyote knows that humans live here.
Yeah.
So he's had my scent all along.
Right.
So I'm just going to put as little on the trap as possible.
Okay.
Now, is it going to be scent proof? No,
Right.
it's not. But
Okay.
now these are night latched, and they're my favorite because they're offset. You see, there's an offset, and so if a domesticated animal gets his leg in there, it's not going to break his leg.
Right.
It's not going to break the coyote's leg.
Right.
You want it to be deep enough that it can cover your trap,
Mm-hmm.
but you also want it wide enough for the trap. So that's a dirt set hole. And so I think I'm going to angle it this way.
Okay.
There you go. Now when you have to set like 6 of these, and it's
Is
a hot
that-
day like this,
Yeah.
it's best to do it
Oh,
early morning or
gosh.
late evening.
Yes. All right.
Okay,
Are we
yeah.
down enough?
We're
or-
down enough.
Okay.
It's 18 inches in the ground. So
Okay.
you're just gonna that loose.
That comes right back up. All right.
Then you want to pull this
So it hooks.
because
in
that
there.
anchor flops sideways.
Right.
And that's what you want it to do.
You get both of them at the same time. How you do that?
It's hard. It's an
Lord.
acquired trait.
Good
All right.
gracious, Troy.
Balance. You want me to hold? Okay, there you go. There you go. Now, pull this one down and push it. It requires a lot of balance to do this.
This is gonna be 2 people, I can tell you, T-Roy. Am I there?
Yeah. Here you go. Now turn it loose.
Step off?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's set. It's set when you night latch it. So night latch it.
Okay.
And you can do it with that if you're afraid of it. But I wouldn't be afraid of it because
Right. So
it's
get on
flipped
this
over.
side.
Mhm.
Get on this side.
It's set. It's ready to go.
set. Okay.
So the best thing to do when you put it in the hole is you put it in the hole like this,
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
Because you don't want it to, I'm gonna turn it around. Yeah, turn it around this way.
Okay.
You don't want it to be to where it can get your hands while you're here working,
Okay.
okay? While I know where this
That is.
is, we gotta give them something to dig for.
Yep.
Covered. Where the coyote's been.
Okay.
You're doing great. Well, thanks. You're gonna learn this. This is Mountain Man. It's not too bad. Smell it.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
But that's what I'm gonna put in the hole first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put me a good scoop down in there.
It's like peanut butter.
Smell it.
I smell it.
That's some
You'll have
roadkill right
to-
there.
Oh, yes it is.
Put
Oh.
a big old scoop of that down in there.
Oh.
Careful, don't get in your trap. This is all it takes. Get on that side of it. And that's it. There is your dirt set.
There is our trap. All right.
Congratulations, you just set your first
Yay!
trap. He's got him a nice runway to get in there. So coyotes are strange. They're not going to come from this angle. They're not going to come and step over that, and they're not going to step over that because they say it's a trap.
Right.
And they're not going to do it. So, lucky for us, they'll go straight in there and start digging at that hole.
Okay.
Because they said somebody has put something in there. So, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
You just set your first dirt set.
Thank you. Well, thank you for teaching us.
You are so welcome.
Showing us. Hey guys, as y'all seen, we're down here at G&G Farms. Miss Catherine has been so gracious to open up her house and her homestead here for us to come down today and learn how to trap. So she's had us out and we've been working in the dirt and digging and hammering everything into the ground, and it's hot, y'all. It's hot out here in this Alabama heat.
That's why I let you do it instead of me, because it was hot.
Well, I hope we catch something. She's gonna let me know if we catch something. But as y'all have heard, we have had predators come in and destroy all of our baby piglets that we've had this year. So we've had to do something. Like she has said, you know, when you take on the responsibility of owning livestock and having your animals, you also have to take the responsibility to protect those animals, and that's
Absolutely.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so we came down here. She graciously offered to show us when we were at the meet and greet, and we took her up on that offer. And so we drove down today, and she has been wonderful. Her and Tony both have been just gracious hosts to bring us to their home and just teach us. So we hope to go back, and this knowledge that she shared, that's what I love about our community. Like the knowledge that you learn from everybody. I mean,
You can share it.
You share it. You know, you're learning from all of it. I'm learning all of these plant things from Tracy, you know, and farming a lot from Jason with the animals and how, you know, keeping, and you know, we're going to learn how to trap from you. So,
well, you know, as a state NUCO for nuisance control operator to go and trap nuisance wildlife, you know, we can make money off of that. But I don't, because I would much rather teach someone to trap rather than go and trap for them, because then, you know, if you feed a man a fish, he's going to eat for a day, but you teach a man to fish and he's going to eat for the rest of his life. So it's kind of like that, you know, just you share the knowledge, and everybody is responsible for their farm, and you know, you can take care of your farm.
That's right. And that's what
you don't have to call me. And
I might still text
you. You can text me. I'll come show you.
Like, yes.
If you need me to come to your farm and teach you there, I'll do it again.
Well, you're welcome to come anytime. You don't have to come to teach me anything. But y'all go check out her channel. She's on YouTube, G&G Farms. So tell her that we sent you from Higher Grounds. And Catherine, we just want to thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You know, thank you so much for having us here today.
You are so welcome.
We love it, and we love our new friends.
I'm glad y'all came.
Thank you.
I'm so glad y'all came.
Hey guys, Heather here at Higher Grounds Farms. As y'all have seen on our previous video with our little piglet tragedy where foxes came in and just ravaged through all of our little newborn piglets, and as heartbreaking as that was, we still have to do things on our own here to protect our farm and to protect our animals. So now that we know that we have a predator problem, you saw that we've reached out to Miss Catherine at G&G Farms and went down there, and she was so gracious and showed us how to trap. So that's what we're doing today. So we have gotten all of our supplies, and I've got everything out here, and so we are going to attempt to set our first trap to protecting what we have here on our farm. So y'all come along and let's see what we get. So I think I've got enough of it pulled out and the dirt broke up to set our trap. I've dug my dirt set and I've got it all out, and I'm going to sift all this dirt here in a minute. So now I think my next step is I have to hammer my anchor down into the ground. So we have 18-inch long anchors. We have 18-inch long anchors. And when this goes into the ground, we're going to hammer it down in there and tug on it, and then that's going to lock and not be able to pull out of that ground. So I've got my driver here. Here we go. Hold that up. I got my baby Thor hammer. That's what I call this. So here we go. I hope this is not hard. So, I'm out of breath. We've got that in. Now I got to get my driver out. All right. So now that we got that out, tug and pull on that, and that's not going anywhere. Okay, flip them open.
Back.
So now I got to dig out my bait hole. So I've got some really good smelly, stinky, nasty stuff that Catherine told me to get. So, and thankfully she gave me this. So hopefully this will work and we can get our hole dug in here. Alright, so I've got my bait hole dug out and I've done it pretty deep down in there. So, for my bait, I'm changing my gloves. Changing my gloves. That's awful. Oh, that's awful. The jar's not even open and I smell it. That's awful. Hunk of that down in there. Okay, so that's done. And, oh gosh. We want to work for that. So we're gonna stick just this all brushy stuff down in that hole. All right, so now I've got my bait in the hole. My trap is set, locked and loaded. I've got to lure this fox here, even though that is so stinky. It thinks that there is something buried there and it wants to come in for an easy meal. So we're also gonna make it even easier. So I've got some lure here. We are just going to stick all of this down in there for that. That's funny. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to these gloves. And now we're going to start covering all this up. Okay, so now what Catherine has said to do is just to set that on there gently like that, and we are going to sift all of this dirt around here that we have dug up and cover this trap. So, that's a big rock, I don't need that. We have all of this brush stuff. I'm gonna kind of throw some of these leaves back over here. Make it like something has been here burying. And we kind of chose this because it's right by our fence where we think a fox is, or a predator, could be something else is coming in here. And these logs were already here, and we've actually seen evidence of animals digging back here too, trying to dig up the ground. So we're making a V here, and there was already this natural V with these fallen logs here, so that was hopefully a good spot for us. So now I'm just going to make sure that I get some other logs and sticks and things around the outside to make it straight, just straight runway for it. So Miss Catherine, I hope we're doing you proud. Hopefully we have our first dirt trap set, so we'll see if we catch anything. I caught something in our first trap. It's a coyote. You can see it down in there, laying down now. But there it is. And you can see, there's Dog, how close we are to our goat fence, where we have our babies at and all. So, first trap has been sprung.